All right, hi guys. Welcome back to the BS station and to another creative chats with Shanae. And guys, I'm sorry right now about the lighting. I waited till it got dark outside. But we're gonna make it work. Okay, so today, well, first of all, creative chats with Shanae will be me chatting with you guys. So I want to see you guys in the comment section, so we can have a discussion and chatting with you guys. And I'm also going to be doing a craft. Some of you guys might be wondering, I don't remember her sounding like that last time. So, guys, I got my braces taken off, but I have these retainers, and that's why I'm here today. That's kind of what the vibe for today's chat. Not necessarily braces or retainers, but the things that we do for beauty to meet these expectations that we feel we lack. And, for me, as a kid growing up, I mean my teeth weren't horrible, but I never thought about getting braces. My sister had braces when we were kids, and then my older sister got braces as an adult. Um but like it was something I didn't think I needed as a kid, and that's when most people get braces. And so for me it was as an adult, and just going through and getting all these cleanings on my teeth, getting my teeth to, health. It was something like going to the dentist wasn't on the top of my priorities when I was, in my teens and 20s. And, then late 20s, I started going to the dentist again. And guys, bear with me because I really cannot talk. I am trying my best. I just got the retainer like an hour or almost 2 hours ago. So, so I got put all this time and effort into getting my teeth up to optimum health. And all of a sudden I said, you know what? I want to get braces. Like, it was kind of like a way to say, my teeth are healthy. I went through all of this, and now, I want that winning smile, because now my teeth are clean, my gums are good, everything's good. And it was a journey that I went through. And so now I'm like, I want my smile to, reflect that my teeth are healthy. My teeth look good. And so I started talking to my dentist about possibly getting braces. And they said, okay, we'll let you know when you can. And then once they kind of said, oh, yeah, your teeth are good, you're good to go for braces. And, like, I got the consultation. He said that, as an adult, your teeth don't move as much as kids. But I didn't have really crooked teeth. It was just like a few teeth that were crooked, but mostly it was just like, I mean, my bite, I guess. If you know what I'm talking about, that needed to be fixed. And so I got braces in 2020. I think it was the middle of 2020. So it was after everything closed and things started to open back up. My orthodontist office opened back up. Everyone was in mask. You had to call when you're in the parking lot so they can let you know if you could come in. You couldn't bring any visitors. You couldn't, there was so many restrictions to the point that I don't know anybody's face. But I mean, I knew they were all friendly. They all were helpful. So, that's all that matters. But when I started, everyone was in mask, and they still are. They know what I look like because I have to take my mask off to get my stuff done or get my teeth, my braces on. I had to take my mask off when they changed the rubber bands and things like that. Not rubber bands. Gosh, I'm already forgetting the language for braces. Y'all, my braces are gone. I'm so happy. But yeah, so they had the ties, the little colorful ties. Yeah. So every time I went in, of course, they know what I look like, but I don't know what they look like. But shout out to Herder Orthodontist. They got 2 locations, and both of them are close to me. So it all worked out, and it was, over a year and a half. I was supposed to get them off back in December, but I think I wasn't wearing my rubber bands like I should. So Yeah, I had to keep them on a little bit longer, give them more time for stuff to shift around. And so here I am. I got them taken off this morning, and I had the whole day. I was like, oh man, what can I eat that I haven't been able to eat, in over a year? And I don't know if you guys know Jack in the Box, but they have these tacos. They are so good, but they are hard. I mean, they're hard. And I that's the first thing I went and got, and I got some for my husband, and we ate some Jack in the Box tacos. And I also bought a big bag of sunflower seeds, which I haven't opened yet. But now with these retainers, I'm supposed to wear them all the time, even when I'm not eating. So for 2 months. So you guys have to bear with me the way that I'm talking. I'm gonna try to do this series, if not twice a month, definitely once a month. So you'll have a couple more videos with, but I don't know, maybe I'll get used to how this sits in my mouth, and I'll be able to talk normal again. All right, so that's my journey with, like I said, doing things. Hang on one second. Let me find my cotton ball. With doing things to meet this expectation of how we should look. And there's other things that I do, like with my hair. We add in hair, we put on hair, things like that. And that's really just for us. I don't think anyone out there is saying, oh my gosh, look at her hair. Like, if your hair is done and neat and you take pride, and you could rock any hairstyle, trust me, because I rocked a lot of hairstyles. But what I'm kind of leaning more toward is the cosmetic thing. As a kid, I was the girl with the big butt, and it wasn't a good thing. That was kids making fun of me. And now everyone wants a big butt. Everyone's wanting to see about getting these BBL, or going and doing things that are not safe to get this big butt that I used to get made fun of for having. Then of course, the breast implants, things that these people, famous people, and not like, at first it was just famous people, now it's regular people. And I just wonder, how, as a society, just these fake plastic bodies have become desirable, or, because I hear all the time, men don't like that, men don't like that. So is it just the women that we feel like this is what I want to look like? Even if the man is like, I don't care about that. I mean, my husband didn't care if I got braces. He fell in love with me and married me with the teeth, that I had. And he was, a big part of me getting my teeth healthy, because he recommended a dentist to me that, did the work and got my teeth back healthy. Like, like I never missed a beat. But he didn't care if I got braces. He said, go ahead and get them. And, now I feel like I look a lot different than I did before. And I feel like, I like it. But it wasn't really something that was necessary, but it was something that I opted to do and pay for. And that's another thing. This stuff is not cheap. It costs a lot of money to do a lot of these procedures that people are doing. It's not cheap. And so, I'm just wondering, why do we do this? I was watching one of those reels. I think that's what they call them on Facebook. And it was this comedian. I went to her Instagram page. It was a comedian. I cannot remember her name. I think it was something like Yo-Yo or Yoko. But she talked about, as a kid, she had to hide her lips and talk, tuck her lips in, is what her mom told her. And I thought it was funny. That's why I ended up going to her page to see, like, who is she? Because I figured she was a comedian because it was funny. But she had to tuck in her lips. Hi. And now everyone wants these voluptuous lips. That was another thing I was made fun of, And it's just, to me, it just, this narrative of not being good enough, it's so toxic, especially when you are a person that can't afford, to do these things that you feel like you have to do to be accepted in society. And so many famous people promote, um, this stuff, and a lot of it is unhealthy. I remember color contacts were a thing. Now people are going and literally changing the color of their eye, and people are losing their sight behind it. And I don't know. It just, like I said, it's sad that people can't be happy with who they are. And I say this just because of just the thought of, like, man, I really went through this whole ordeal with getting my teeth straight when they weren't even that crooked to begin with. And I mean, but we all have, and that's the thing, I'm not judging anybody for doing anything, but it's just, wow, like, this is where we're at in society. This is acceptable. It's acceptable for people to know that, you have on a wig. It's before people be like, oh my God, I don't want anybody to know this is a wig. And if you understand what I'm saying, comment down below that you hear me. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a problem, but what I'm saying is times have changed. Like I said, I got made fun of things that people are paying for. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate that, yeah, and I remember, oh my gosh, that models and things like that, they had to be like super tall, and I'm short. Like, when I tell you guys I'm short, I'm 5'1", and I always used to feel like I was never going to be good enough or pretty enough because I was short. And now things have changed, that if you're a famous singer, rapper, actress, you could be a model, and it doesn't matter how tall you are, because they know that your likeness will sell, even if you're not 5'10", And I mean, just times have changed, things have changed. And even America's Next Top Model, which is, don't get me started on the problems with that show, but she even did a season where there were short girls, because she was pushing the envelope, times were changing, and they were killing it, like, let's call the shorties. And so yeah, I don't have a script. I just wanted to come on here and just kind of get this off my chest, because this is the only thing I've done. Like I said, I wear wigs, all that. I don't advertise it, but clearly it's obvious because my hair's not that long right now. I recently cut it. But it's just, girl to girl, just having this conversation that how do we get here? And and there's a really famous controversial family that, to me, they push these beauty standards that are not attainable for the everyday person, and they claim that they do it all by working out, which is, it's not true. They pay good money. They don't have to cook for themselves. They they have people that will come in and cook for them and make sure that they're eating healthy. And they swear that this is all just because, oh, we work out. No ma'am, let's be honest. Like, and as far as working out goes, you can accomplish great things. I've seen it. With exercise and working out, you can accomplish great things. You can get the hourglass shape. You can get, what people are the goals that people have. You could get that stuff, but it is not easy. When I tell you, it is not, because that is some true dedication. And if you have a 9-to-5 job, which these ladies, don't, if you have to get up and go to work and raise your kids and do all this stuff with no nanny and no personal chef, you have to cook dinner, you have to, do all of this. It's not easy. And not that saying that it has to be, but it's so much easier to take a loan and go get a BBL than it is to be in the gym doing squats every day, several times a day. it's a lot easier for the average American to go and just pay to have this stuff done. And like I said, I remember color contacts were like this huge thing. Everybody wanted color contacts. I used to work at an eyeglass place, and I used to sell contacts and glasses. And wow, we are way beyond that. Like I said, there's people getting pain to get their eyes changed permanently, and there's so many different problems with that. What else? What else kind of things are people doing? It's just, to me, there's things, that people are doing that, I mean, if it's safe, but if it's not safe, especially if you're a person that's promoting things that aren't safe, come on now. You took a risk and it worked for you. But don't try to have regular people telling them that they should take these risks and telling them that it's safe when you know it's not. And so, but I mean, I will say, if you, whatever you do, if you can do it confidently and survive and be good at the follow-ups and the appointments and checking and make sure your health is not affecting your health, because I hear that there's an issue with ladies who have breast implants in over the recommended time, that it can cause all kinds of issues with that. Like I said, so if you can do these things and be safe and stay under the doctor's care, because with me, I had to go in every, 6 weeks with my orthodontist to check that everything was good with my braces. I had to go in like clockwork to make sure that my teeth were doing what they're supposed to be doing, and that the braces were fine, and that I was healthy. And on top of that, I had to go to my regular dentist and keep up with my cleanings, because I didn't want to get these things on my teeth, get some kind of, I don't know, infection. I don't know. I don't even know what could happen. But I didn't want to risk it. So I kept up with my appointments. I would go in. If there was an issue I had, I would call them and let them know that I need to be seen, and they would get me in as soon as they could. For example, something break, like a bracket breaking off. I had that happen. I had my puppy, Cicely Rose, when she was little. She actually grabbed my wire like she was a nipper, and she wanted to nip at your lips when you talked. She grabbed, her tooth grabbed my wire and pulled it out. Yeah. Let me let the dogs in. Y'all come in here and be good. So today the weather is all right. It's kind of windy though, so they're probably like, let me in. But yes, so I'm almost done here. So yeah, so she did that, and that could have been something to where I didn't go in, and now my braces are all jacked up, and then my teeth are going the wrong way. But yeah, as long as whatever procedure or Broham Golay thing that you're doing, as long as you are doing it in the safest way possible under the care of a doctor, then go for it. Because I would love to see each and every one of you happy, confident, loving yourself, as long as you're doing things safe. I don't want to hear about none of y'all pumping substances in your behind. No, whatever we're going to do, we're going to do it the right way. We're going to be safe, and we're going to come out confident and better than ever. All right, so I am almost done with today's project. And also, if you're new here with Creative Chats, we always do a project that's related to the topic, and that's what we're doing today. And yeah, so Broham is really thirsty. He's on this medicine that's making him really thirsty. So if you hear him, he's just trying to get to his water, which I will give him as soon as I get done. Y'all do not want to hear him drinking water. It is very loud and very ghetto. So he might be over there wrestling with the door. I'm going to give him the water as soon as we're done here, which we're almost done. So again, comment down below if you just, understand where I'm coming from. And if you have any thoughts, I want to hear it. And yeah, like I said, this is no judgment. This is literally just me saying, like, man, I finished this journey of getting my teeth straight, and now I got these retainers. This is a good topic for our show. And just to let you guys know why I'm going to be sounding funny for a couple months. And yeah, I really appreciate all of the feedback and the views from the last episode. It made me want to say and deem this as successful. And as I said last time, if you know anyone that's crafty, that might appreciate what I'm doing over here on the BS station, send them our way. We're going to do a giveaway really soon when we get to 500 subscribers. And I would love for some of my crafty men and women to be counted in there. That would appreciate that I'm making a handmade gift. Because the giveaway, whenever we do that, it's going to be a shirt or a mask or something made by me right here. So we don't have to order anything in. I can whip up something in here and send to my subscribers. So that's another thing too. I would love for, some more crafty individuals to be here. And so I'm going to pause this and I'm going to work on this and be right back. All right, I'm back. I just had to really scrape to get this image to transfer. All right, so now I'm almost to the part where I'm going to show you guys what I made, and I'm trying to fight with the lack of lights that I have. All right. And like I said, whatever you do it right, be safe, and come out on the other side more confident and more happy, and confident in the skin that you are in. Because I feel like, sorry, I'm cutting out my light. I feel like I have done that with my braces journey. And I don't know if I'm going to be taking any other journeys. And I'm just going to be happy with who I am. I don't think there's anything that can make me taller quite yet. So we'll wait for that. And here we go. I'm going to reveal what I made today. All right. So these retainers. Graham, wait. Let me get you some water. These retainers I have came with the case. And that's what I just decorated today. And it says, I survived braces. All right. So every time I eat, I take them off. I'm going to put them in this case. And I'm going to say that I survived braces. Like I said, I kept up with my appointments. I made sure that my teeth were healthy before I did it. I kept my appointments. Everything was good. And I was able to get them off today. And I am so happy. I'm so thankful. And I'm glad. And it looks a little crooked, but it has some holes here that I had to work around. So it's good. I might also put my name on here, but I'll do that off camera. So if anybody finds it, they can know who to give it back to. All right. So again, thank you for coming. Thank you for checking out Cricut Crafts. No, Creative Chats with Shanae. I had so many optional names for this show. Creative Chats with Shanae using my Cricut. And I did kind of redecorate. I've moved the Cricut down here instead of up there. And, so we're here. And this is Cicely Rose. She wants to say hi. She wants to say, hey, what's wrong with your teeth? You used to have some stuff on there. Yeah. I see your teeth, Cicely. All right. So, yeah, this is my girl, Cicely. All right. And so we will see you guys on the next episode. Check out Fact or Fiction Fridays. We also are uploading episodes of that. And, yeah. Bye, guys. Thank you for stopping by.